New experiment. New experiment. I'm using the teleprompter. Alright, here goes. I'm going to turn it on. Well, I did it. I bought another corset. I also decided to try a teleprompter for this video, so I'm not going all the time. If it ends up being goofy, I'll try notes again. I went with an Isabella Josephine corset because it has a good waist to hip ratio. My natural hip to waist measurement differs by 10 inches already, so really most off-the-rack corsets do not do as much for me as they do many women. My research mostly brought me to Lucy's Corsetry blog and YouTube page, though I did search for more feedback, including Silent Songbyrd, who wears Isabella. Outside of seeing the proportions of the corset, it is just lovely on her. I did subscribe to her channel because it is informative, and she is a sensible corset wearer. She wears several models of Isabella corsets. Did I say that they look absolutely fabulous on her? Hey, this is Abe. I also checked out, via Lucy's blog, Phoenix D, who no longer seems to tight lace, but is an early corset vlogger. I appreciate her perspective, and I also have subscribed to LadyTigerLily, who reviewed my favorite orchard corset, my red striped one, which I now realize is still sold on Corset Deal for $79. I considered getting that one in a larger size, but I think the Josephine will work better for me. And there's one other person who helped sell me on the Josephine, Sandoval. She doesn't update her page much, but has documented much of her journey. She is a sensible and lovely plus-sized waist trainer. That's pretty neat. She started out with some cheaper corsets until she settled on the Josephine. I'd love to see her update her channel, as it seems that things were going well for her. And I hope that they still are. I do, Crystal. Okay, I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. When I say someone is a sensible corset wearer, it is to acknowledge that if you follow their advice, you will, number one, probably not end up in a hospital. Number two, get reliable, and let me say this again, safe results. And number three, your corset will not prematurely fall apart from misuse. I've been watching somebody who's cuckoo, and I won't refer to them by name, but if you do a YouTube search on the words corset and hospital, as of today you will find a certain video, the second result, and I won't be surprised if this channel has another hospital episode. She also managed to prematurely destroy one of her corsets. Okay, that's the end of my snark. So I'm hoping that my experience is helpful and not hurtful to anyone who is considering wearing a corset. So when I get my new corset, I will briefly document my experience. I don't think that I'll do a big series of self-lacings and so forth, as I think that there are a number of channels out there that adequately document that, and I'll refer you directly to them. I also don't want this to be a titillating channel, if you know what I mean. So my interest in corsets is from the granny and beauty end of things. I'm not really into the kinky sex part. My goal is to see how far I can go, and I think that 22 inches might be realistic, though I don't have a lot of extra padding. I don't know if I have the camera angle right, but you know, I really don't. I based 22 on a test I did yesterday where I managed to lace down to 24.5 inches. I am not able to sustain that measurement for an extended point of time at this point, but it didn't kill me. I mean, it didn't feel too bad. You know, it's just kind of like, ugh. My natural waistline right now is 28 inches, but it seems like it's 27 on lace right now, but springs back to 28 if I don't lace up for 48 hours. I can comfortably wear my corset laced down to 26 inches most of the time, but I don't wear it every day. And when I do, I wear it like 2 to 4 hours. So right now I've been training for 3 weeks. As far as activity, I'm a runner who completed my first half marathon this spring, though I'm slower than Oprah. I am, however, training to be faster for one later this summer. So I'll probably do a corset update later this week when I get my Josephine. And now I'm going to see what the camera looks like. See, this is really weird. I can't see myself. Oh man, I thought that I added something, which is that my teleprompter didn't add something that I wanted to say. And since, thanks to this teleprompter, I got all this information in just under 5 minutes, or just over 5 minutes, I can say that, okay, look at my face. I got a light here that is showing you more of what I look like, and I don't know if you can figure it out, but I'm not exactly young. I'm not going to say exactly how old I am, but I can say that when I was pretty small, I saw Star Trek on the TV before it was a rerun. That's just like a vague memory, so that gives you an idea of about how old I am now. So anyway, until next time, ciao.